G'day, welcome back. So in the interest of being able to fast roll, we're going to stick with this little great axe, and if you have a look, he's doing 224, that one does 238, so it's doing more damage, but the fast rolling's going to make a difference. So all that means is we need to bung a few points into our endurance, and then we'll be able to fast roll. Now, while we're here, we can come across and have a little look at these great big mongrels and pick ourselves up a couple of little presents. Now remember, once you've killed the boss, you're not going to get hassled again. The boss is dead. The other problem though is that once you've killed the boss in this area, all the little buggers, I've only got 3 arrows. Maybe we won't do this now. I haven't got enough arrows to deal with 10,000 mosquitoes. So if you look down there, you see they've moved. They're right over on the left now, which of course has freed up this area over here on the right. So perhaps we can sneak down here without having giant balls thrown at us. Yep, so far so good. Let's come around here and see if it works. Great. So round to the right, you can see there's 2 of them there, and tucked in around there next to them is usually a little present. So we're going to run in there. Oh, I meant to run and the bloody thing decided to attack instead. There we are. Come and grab this, which is the great club, and it is pretty great. And then we're just going to run out of here. We're looking to go straight over there. They will follow you. Don't worry about that. Come in here and rest at your bonfire, and that'll stop everyone getting angry. Now if we have a look at the Great Club, which is not a bad weapon by any stretch of the imagination, it's just a little boring in its moveset. Hey, let's see, where are you, mongrel? Here you are. Just a big stick. It only has the overhead whack, and that's a nice attack there. Now one-handed, that's the R2, big overhead whack, but the other ones are literally just that. Now that's, that's fun for what it is, and we'll use it. I'll show you how it works. We can use it to get up top. It's pretty effective, does strike damage. Which is nice. I prefer the large club in Dark Souls 1 because it's got a better moveset. Now you stand back, little fella. That's the way. Okay, so once we've done all that kind of clobber, we're going to be heading back upstairs. And we'll try and go for a large club again. It won't work. It never does, but we'll give it a go. There's only a 2% drop for the large club. I prefer the large club to the great club purely because of the moveset. And I'll show you why if we get one, but if we don't, we don't. Oopsie doopsie. Ah, come on now, you mongrel. There we go. And you can see in the typical hot Australian summer, those bloody mozzies are all over the place trying to bite you. Alright, around the corner here. Yep. Steady. There's a little bastard over there trying to hit me with his little toxic darts. You go spit your darts at someone else, mate. Okie dokie. Up we come. Now, luckily, we can fast roll with this. So, we're not in any problems or hassles or worries inside little areas. However, it's same as that great big axe we had before. It's no good once you find yourself in some sort of enclosed hallway, and that's when it's a little bit on the useless side. Here he comes, he's angry already. Terrible. Give me the backstab. There we go. Goodness me, it isn't doing anything in the way of damage here. I want to get my other axe happening. You know, even though I can't use it and I can't fast roll with it, I do like this thing. Alright, let's see if we can't get one of these mongrels to come and have a go. Here he is. He's already angry. Now, don't both come. Just one of you. There we are. Ah, mongrel. Ow. Alright, we're going to get out of here. They're going to let us. They're not going to let us. Let's go down here, open this one up. Ah. Hello, that's new. Alright, we just picked up the key to the new Londo Ruins. That's new, that wasn't there before. They've changed that. Interesting. It's lots of fun. They've changed something in the Matrix. Good on them. Let's put that on so I got a chance of fat rolling. I can stop fat rolling rather. You come up here, you little bugger. Come on. Come on. Alright. I'll just make sure his friend isn't coming. The great thing about the great axe is that it does stagger. So it'll stop them short. Well, that was really weird, picking up the key to the new Londo Ruins. I was not expecting that at all. I think he's still down there, isn't he? Come on, you. Come on, you great big mongrel. Come and have a go. Come and have a go. There you are. Lovely. Three of these little backstabs. Now that's the attack. That's the really good attack that this club has that the other ones don't have. Alright, we won't pick it up, but those dung pies are very useful because remember, they allow us to inflict a toxic, and toxic is pretty good. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we're going to head back and we're going to go down to the forest, and while we're in the forest we're going to have a go at the little doggy down that part of the world. Yeah, let's do the doggy. We don't want the club. No point farming for a club you're not going to use. Now that's new Londo Ruins there. And once you've gotten through a lot of this stuff, there's actually a key that we can use now, which is very strange because we shouldn't have been able to. But we get a key that we can use to open up a space to run through and do a suicide run and grab the very large ember, which we will of course do, because we're not going to look a gift key in the mouth. Now the reason we're fat rolling is if you have a little quick look at our weaponry, this thing weighs 14 units, you can see down the right hand side, 14 kilos. Demon's Great Axe is 22, so it weighs, you know, 2/3 more. That's why we're fat rolling, unfortunately. That's all right. We'll pick up a few souls. We'll do something about that. Now, if you're not sure at any stage where you're at or what you've got in terms of soulage, you can always just check by looking at your boss souls that you picked up. So we know that we've picked up... Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? There they are. Moonlight Butterfly, Quelaag. Now, the Moonlight Butterfly means we can go downstairs, get an ember. So that's what we're going to do next. The way to go downstairs and get that ember is up past our blacksmith. But before we do that, come and say hello to this guy.
Well, I see you made it out. Yeah, I made it out safely too. I have my pyromancy of the Great Swarm, so I can use my hands with a bit of care. Oh yeah, by the way, I can share the spells with you. I think you have a knack for it. All you need are the materials.
Thanks, mate. Good on you. Good on you, Cobbs.
Unless you find the magic's
unsavoury. No, they're not unsavoury.
Yeah, wonderful. I'm sure that they'll be of some use, some assistance. Here, first take this.
Well, it's very decent of you.
From the Great Swamp. Now you're a fully fledged pyromancer.
Thanks, mate. Good on you.
Let's get started right now.
So from him, you can upgrade your pyromancy flame. You need souls to do that. Now, that's the only way in this game to get a more powerful pyromancy. Later on, you can do stuff to your intelligence and faith, and that'll upgrade it. But here, if you want to make the big fires, you can only do it by upgrading with souls. He sells a few of these pyromancies: fire orb, combustion, iron flesh, fireball, stuff like that. None of which we're particularly interested in. You know, we don't have any attunement slots, so I'll show you what that means. You have a look here at our attunement, it's 8, and if you have a look at our attunement slots in the far right column there, 0, and we have 0 poise. 0 attunement slots and 0 poise, which is not a good place to be. If we did have some attunement slots, you could see that we would be able to level. I'm going to take it up to 20. Why not? We would be able to add a spell by going to attune, magic, and it says we don't have a slot. But if we did have a slot, we could add a spell. And if you look at our little heads-up display on the bottom left-hand corner there, got my shield, got my axe, got my Estus, and then I've got an empty spot. That empty spot wouldn't be empty, if you follow me. We can chat to this Herbert.
Oh, you again? Me? I've become separated from my lady. I've scoured near and far, but no sight of her. Where could she have gone? My lady, to think I swore to protect you with my life.
Yeah, you're not doing too much of a good job, are you, mate?
Your Highness, where have you gone? I am entirely to blame for this. Oh, woe is me. I am unworthy, deathly so.
All right. Well, I have to agree with you, mate. I don't think you've done a very good job of looking after her. Up we come. What we're going to do now is head down into the depths, where we will almost certainly get invaded. That's okay. I'm emotionally comfortable with that. So we're going straight across here and straight down. We don't have stuff around with those guys. Now, when you're doing a straight run like this and heading straight down, of course, you want to save at the bonfire. Purely and simply for no better reason than that the bonfire is your friend. You can hear them running behind. These guys are keen, super keen. Hello, fellas. Haha, I beat you there. Now, we can go through there into Sen's fortress. We're not really strong enough to think about doing that yet. So we're going to come down here and we're going to upgrade this little fella. But I actually want to know... No, I did try going nude before and I couldn't actually... I'm still fat rolling. Yeah. No. We need a substantial amount more. I wonder if I can get anything with poise. There we are, a bit of poise. Oh, that's terrible. I hate that. Let's go with that. Nah, no poise for me. No poise for the boys. Just going to have to go for the high protection instead.
Why, that's a fine ember you have there.
It sure is, mate.
Smith some mighty weapons with one of those.
You sure
Why
can.
not lend it to me?
Good idea. You can have it.
Magnificent. You won't be disappointed. I can hardly wait to get started.
We also have a divine ember to give him.
What's going on? Most weapons, but every ounce of metal. If you noticed, you can have the nut, so...
Alright. So, here we can reinforce our weapon. And if we have a look down here at the weapons we picked up, we can reinforce our great axe or our demon's great axe. Now, at the moment, I'm going to go with the great axe only because it's easy enough for us to use. We require one more Titanite shard to go up to the next level. Worth doing. So we're going to buy a Titanite shard. Now we'd need 2 more to go up to the next level. They cost 800 each, 800 bucks per shard. We don't have that. So we're not going to stuff about with that. We're now going to head into what's called the depths. So, that great shard we picked up, which was quite useful, allows us to upgrade our weapons beyond +5. So we can go from +5 to +10. To get from +10 to +15, you need the very large ember, which is the one that you get by going down to New Londo, which is the thing what we done did. And now you can see we're hitting reasonably hard with this little axe. Picked up a light crossbow, not to be sniffed at. Oh, that's not bad. We're one-shotting these muppets. So we're hitting pretty hard. Let's have a look. We're hitting for close to 300. That's not amazing. We will do more than double that later on. But at the moment, it's pretty good. We should be able to sneak up on this mongrel because he's, you know, pretty thick and we're barefoot. Here we are. Ha ha! You didn't see that coming, did ya? Ow! Not fair. You got more reach than me. Mine hits harder. You might have further reach, but I hit harder, mate. Ha ha ha! In your face. There we are. Boom. We are not bothered by your silliness, sir. Now, if we have a look down here, that's just going to take us downstairs where we don't need to be. What we do want, though, we want him, and we wouldn't mind him. There we are. And we'll come and say hello to all the fun things we can grab. We've got a light crossbow, it's helpful. Got some alluring skulls. Let's see, pop our short bow on. We still haven't got any arrows at all, really, have we? Oh, hello. Hello, fellas. The best thing, I think that one of the best things about this little fella is that it doesn't actually use much in the way of stamina to do. And what I want, let's see, we don't want that. Wouldn't mind. I've got any knives? Got some knives. And I guess what I'm looking for is an alluring skull. We picked up some alluring skulls. Let's see if we can allure him. See if he'll allure into there. Oh, there he is. Not too bright. We can drop down on him. One dead pig. Now, of all the heavily armed guys in this game, you should beware the naked guys with the half sword, because apparently FromSoft has decided they are the real deal. Okay. Well, we've done all that now. We've come down here. Now, this is the way to do it, of course. Running attack with my great axe is not at all insubstantial. Big whack. Thank you very much. And there's that dragon. Look, you can hear him. Mongrel. Oh, he's flown off he's gone off for a little fly. Oh, we've been invaded. So when your bonfire does that kind of clobber, what it means is you've been invaded. So, let's get down. We've been invaded. Oh no, that's alright, we can be invaded here. Oop, 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 oop. Ow. So, all that means is, because we're online... Oh man, this is going to be annoying. Oh, the invader's gone. We were going to get invaded, but the guy clearly decided against it. Alright. Not sure where the bonfire, where the fiery dragon is. Now, luckily we're wearing pretty good outfit to hide from the dragon. The only problem is, there he is. When we come down here, oh wait, we've done this. God, I'm a silly mongrel, aren't I? We've already picked up and killed that little thing, and we've got the key to Blighttown. Okay. Alright, well, we won't be doing that. What we'll do now is we're going to go and buy ourselves... Actually, I still do want to go down here, because I want to go and buy a whole bunch of poison arrows. So we're going to now head... Yeah, that was the method in the madness. I knew I had to come out here for some reason. Jeez, my brain. I'll tell you what, when you get old, everything goes wrong. Alright. Come up here. Come say hello, lads. Here we are. Ow. Of course. Good on ya. I like to use an axe myself. There we are. Oh, come on. I'm not going to sit here and get pasted by 50 of you mongrels. Well, that's not entirely true. Of course I am. Okay. Got him. Got him. Let's go down and pick up some of the more important things. I have to wait for you to do that, don't I? No poise at all. Now, I don't think there's anything down here I need to buy that I haven't already from the lady.
Oh, where have you... I get that.
Let's have a look. Oh, repair box would be good. We could pick that up, but I don't need it just yet. She only sells standard arrows. Now, the chainmail we could probably get away with wearing, but gee, it's ugly, so I'm not going to do it for fashion souls reasons. How is it for poise? Oh, it's got lots of poise. It's got tons of poise. How heavy is it? 3, 9, 13.6. Let's go have a look. 3. That's 5. 9. Nah. Nah. Of no use whatsoever and ugly. So I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to buy it. It's ugly. You know, fashion. You got to look good if you're out there in the Australian summer, getting about the place. You want to make sure you're looking the business. Well, hey, come on now. Get off my cloud, mate. Let's just hit folk on the head with a big axe. Why not? What's the problem with that? Down we go. Through here. Come up and meet the lady. Now she's in here, down here in the dark growing moss, which is of course a perfectly valid thing to do. You get out Cooper Pedy way, everybody lives underground. It's too hot.
Oh, hello, dearie.
Hello, darling.
You left me high and dry for a while there. I thought maybe you'd forgotten about me.
Now, how could I forget a little desert flower like you?
Plenty of it here.
Oh, thanks.
Freshly peeled, just for you.
Lovely jubbly. Now, what you want is actually a bunch of poison arrows. They cost a bomb, so we're going to get 49 of them here. And I'm going to do a little arrow shopping. She sells, this is the arrow lady. So let's just use up all of our souls and dump them into arrows. And we got 6,000 of them there. That'll do. Let's see if we can get another. We'll get 50 of them there. 51. That'll take us up to 100. And we get some standard arrows. We're going to get 75 of them.
Much obliged.
And that should keep us vaguely alive for the next little task. So what we're going to do next time is we're going to head up into Sen's Fortress, which is a nasty little hole, but we'll go up there anyway. Go up into Sen's Fortress, get some souls, and we're going to G up our... Oh, let's meet a friend first. While we're here, you've been doing this for ages. Oh, don't fall. Oh, ow. Come on, fellas. I like an axe as much as the next man. There's no need to go hit me on the head. See? Too bloody slow. Oh, that hits very hard. And you can see him over there. So the first thing you got to do is kill everybody here. But once you've done that, you want to jump that. Now walk very carefully around the side, try not to fall off, hug the wall, and we made it. First things first, grab the Ring of Sacrifice. Now you all know what sacrifice is. Ring of Sacrifice, you get to wear it, and if you die, you don't lose your souls. Come and say hi. He's Welsh.
Aye, Shemai, and good day to you. I'm Donald of Xena. I'm just, a peddler of sorts. I adore trinkets and oddities, so I trade for them.
So, Donald, he sells gold pine resin. He sells the bottomless box, which is very useful, and the master key. If you haven't got it as your opening gift, you can get it from him there. He sells crystal weapons. Crystal great sword, crystal straight sword. Now these things are pretty powerful. You can see this thing here is doing 207. This thing here, it's the crystal great sword, crystal straight sword. You can upgrade them, costs a bit, but the thing about all the crystal weapons is once their durability goes down, you can't repair them. He sells arrows, just your normal arrows, and more importantly, and most importantly, he sells armour. So this stuff is got really good poise, but it's really heavy for us. It does look good, and we'd need, 50,000 souls to be able to wear it. But more importantly, once you start killing substantial bosses, he's going to sell all of their clobber. So you'll be able to buy the outfits that are worn by the bosses that you think, oh, gee, that looks good. I'd like to wear that. That'll look pretty good on me. This is the man. This is where you can pick that up and he'll sort you out. Armour of the Glorious. Looks pretty good. 20 poise, only 13 weight. Nice defences across the board. However, of course, way too heavy for us to think about.
But no, come back. Not every trip they'll be.
So, all right. Well, we're going to head back down to Firelink, so try not to die. That's the ticket. Jump across and try not to die. That's it if you're lucky and you make the jump. If you're not, oh well, you shunt back to your last bonfire and there you go. Robert's your father's brother. Come and say hi to this Herbert just before we finish up today.
Oh, hello. I regret meeting you under such compromising circumstances.
Jeez.
At least we both made it back unscathed.
All right, Harry Potter. Okay, so we've met him under such trying circumstances. And now we're going to have a little rest, and next time we'll tackle Sen's Fortress. Now, one thing to notice, because we rang both the bells, he has appeared here. Don't talk to him. He has a brother who is evil. We're going to talk to the evil brother instead. You have to talk to one or the other, and when you talk to him first, it stops you doing the other one. So I would advise, and we're going to do that here, we're just going to chat to that Herbert, and we'll talk to the other guy later on. So from a little kitty with a big axe, we'll see you next time.